What is up, Youtubelettes? It is PuddlesA1 here, and I am bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. Now today, guys, got an OU match against yacine661. He's a guy that I met in the Smoking server. He was a really awesome guy, and he gave me this battle, so everybody thank Yacine for this Friday upload. So looking at his team, he has something I don't see often on Smoking, which is an actual rain team. He has a Polytoad that sets up rain for a reason. It's going to help out with the stab water type attacks from the Rotom and the Tentacruel, as well as itself, the Polytoad, and it's going to take the 4 times super effective fire type attacks and knock him down to 2 times against the Ferrothorn and the Scizor. And then if his Jolteon specs, he can go ahead and drop never missing thunders on anything that are stab, possibly even super effective, but it's specs. Like, it's not even going to matter from a Jolteon. So that thing is going to be the biggest problem in this battle, because I can't paralyze it, and that's about it, guys. So here we go. He's going to lead off with the Rotom. I also am going to lead off with the Rotom, and this was like the perfect thing that could have ever happened, because the first thing that I needed to take out was the Jolteon, and this is the perfect situation to do it, because I can just go for Hydro Pump, take out the Jolteon right away, and this game is going to be so much easier for me to win. So he actually goes into the Jolteon like I knew he would, but I was like, nah, let's just go for the Thunder Wave. No idea why I thought that. It was so obvious he was going to go into Jolteon. That's misplay number 1. This Jolteon would have been gone. It would not have been a problem. First turn it would have been gone, and I missed it. But I go into my Celebi here because I need a basis for, like, just to plant my feet on the ground and be like, okay, I need to just think, because that really threw me off, like, a lot, because I don't know. I need to just stop and think and have a Pokemon out there that can let me get the settling that I need before I can go forward with this battle. Sorry about that. But he goes into this Polytoad here. I'm like, I can take whatever this thing wants to go for, because I do have the natural cure. It doesn't matter if any statuses happen. But he actually goes for the Ice Beam as I go for the Thunder Wave. Ice Beam does way too much to me, so I'm thinking that might be specs, but I did outspeed, so maybe like max HP, max special attack specs, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But the Giga Drain's pretty obvious. He's going to go out into the Ferrothorn, predicting that. And to me, that Giga Drain does a decent amount. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to stay in, predicting him to want to go for the Leech Seed, just to get some, recovery on whatever I want to switch out into. But he doesn't do that, as I just go for the recovery here, get back up to full HP, and he's just going to go for his first layer of spikes. So he's doing really good in this battle, and to be honest, I really wasn't expecting a decent battle on Smogon. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was not expecting a good player to be on Smogon. So I go into my Staraptor here to get the Intimidate off and to take really whatever he wanted to go for. I was thinking spikes would happen, but that Gyro Ball did way too much, even at -1. So I have to switch out and go into my Rotom here, because I will be able to take that for days, because he is at -1, like I said. But as you'll see here in just a second, I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, because I was predicting him to switch out, because why would he stay in, right? Like, that's stupid for him to stay in. I was thinking right here that he'll go into Jolteon. Nope, he doesn't do that. He actually stays in, goes for Power Whip. I did not see that coming at all whatsoever, and that does so much to me. He's at -1, mind you, -1, and he's doing this much damage to my Pokemon. So this is terrible for me. I'm going to switch out here. I don't want to go for the Volt Switch, because just in case he brings in the Jolteon, I don't really want to do any of that. So I get another Intimidate off on this thing, and he's at -2 now. He goes for the Power Whip. This is resisted and at -2, and it still does way too much damage that I'm comfortable with. So I'm just going to stop playing games here. I'm going to go straight for the close combat. I can't handle it right now. I am getting outplayed up the butthole. So he's going to switch out and go into his Polytoad as I do go for the close combat. And I was actually overestimating Staraptor's offenses here with that close combat. I thought for sure that it would take this Polytoad down a little bit more, but looking back on it, he's probably like a bulkier specs set, I guess. I'm not sure if he's really specs or anything. He might be even expert belt, but I don't see Life Orb or Leftover, so I really don't know what he is. But I do take it out nonetheless, and he's going to go out into his Jolteon here. I don't want to take a Volt Switch, but I just want to go into my Rotom to sack it. I really don't want it anymore. He's disobeyed me, and I'm so upset with him. So the Volt Switch happens, takes out my Rotom, and now I actually get the switch initiative on whatever he goes out into. But he's actually also going to go out into his own Rotom, so this is kind of unfortunate for me, because I'm almost forced to go into my Celebi, because nothing else really can take on the Rotom. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain here, just to get, the HP recovery back, do a lot of damage to this guy. But he does go for the Trick, gives me a Scarf. I'm not really going to mind, just because if I can outspeed the Jolteon in any way, it might be now, because I have a Scarf. So I do a lot of damage to this thing, which I didn't think was going to happen, because I don't have any offensive investment, and Rotom is kind of bulky. So I go for the Giga Drain, take out this Rotom, and now I'm kind of feeling better, because now when I took out the Rotom, I was like, oh, now he has to go into Scizor, go for Pursuit. He'll take me out. I can go into Lucario. That's what was going to happen. So I purposely switch out here, knowing he's going to go for the Pursuit, and I was like, yes. And like I knew he was going to take me out, so I was just like, I'll just click whatever. And because I just clicked whatever, Staraptor comes in because he doesn't take me out. I did not calc this. I really wish I would have calced it, because I'm not sure if I just overestimated Celebi's bulk, or if I underestimated Banded Scizor's Pursuit on a Celebi switching out. Super effective. I don't know. I was really upset though, because now this is just absolutely terrible. This is like misplay number 3 or something, 3 or 2 or 3, but whatever. I go for the Brave Bird as he brings in this Ferrothorn. What I wanted to do was, like I said, go into my Lucario. I could have set up the agility, and I could have just 2-hit KO'd everything on his team, and like that just didn't happen. So now he knows I'm going to go for the close combat, and he's just going to go out into his Tentacruel. I'm really just like dumbfounded by how badly I'm playing recently, and so like I'm just trying to get back on my feet, because I have made so many bad misplays already. So I'm just going to go straight for the Brave Bird on this turn. I'm done fooling around. Brave Bird stab. Had I been reckless, this would have been just destroying everything. But because I'm not reckless, he's actually going to live, which I could not for the life of me get out of my head at this point in the battle, because I was like, cool, I killed the Tentacruel. I looked away from my screen and my Staraptor was gone, and then I saw that this Tentacruel got leftovers, and I was like, oh god, he lived. So this was absolutely miserable for me, because now I have to go into my Hydreigon. I'm Specs Modest. I thought a Flamethrower from this range would take it out, and I was content to lock myself into Flamethrower. I don't take it out because I forgot that I'm in the rain. After all the scouting that I did, this thing is clearly especially defensive. It does resist it. That was a horrible play on my part. I should have just went for the Dark Pulse or whatever else. Anything else really would have been better, but I do stupid things. I do luckily get the burn that will help me take it out, but now he's just going to go on to the Jolteon, and he can just go ahead and go for the Thunder if he really wants to, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Hidden Power. My guess is Ice, possibly even Bug, or maybe even Signal Beam. I'm not entirely sure, so I go on to my Celebi to fodder it off. He doesn't go for the Signal Beam. He goes for the Hidden Power. It is super effective, automatically telling me that it's most likely, not automatically telling me it's most likely Ice, but it's obviously Ice, because why would he go for it if it wasn't Ice, to be honest? So I'm going to go for the Agility here. This is misplay number 3. The last one was number 2. I should have just went for the close combat, because why would he stay in? Why? Just like I was just trying to set up and sweep. It wasn't going to happen. I needed to think realistically and just gone for the close combat to 2-hit KO whatever came in. But I don't. He's going to be able to take me out with his superpower on this turn, and I haven't seen Life Orb. There's no leftovers, which you'll see at the end of this turn. So I really don't know what kind of Scizor this is. I thought for sure that a Banded Pursuit on a Celebi that's not physically defensive would have taken it out. I really don't know. If someone wants to do that calc, please, dear God, let me know. So I'm going to go into my Hydreigon here, go for the Focus Blast. I miss. Not a big deal. Like I said, I'm Specs Modest. I should still be able to take out this Ferrothorn if I can hit the next one. So I go for Focus Blast. Luckily, I connect, and I will be able to take out this Ferrothorn, which is really good for me, because now all he has left is Celebi and Jolteon. I'm thinking if I can come in on the Jolteon not going for like Thunder, maybe Hidden Power Ice, then I can do better. But I'm going to switch out here, go into my Fortress. He makes a brilliant play here and goes for the U-turn. I was predicting the superpower because he did reveal it, or possibly even the Bullet Punch just to, get damage off on me. But he makes the better play here, goes for the U-turn and goes into his Jolteon. Really should have seen that coming, but like I said, I am not playing at the top of my game at all in any way, shape, or form. So he's going to go for the Thunder. I was kind of thinking I could take it if he was Expert Belt, but he gets a crit. Even if he wasn't Expert Belt, it would have taken me out because of the crit. But the crit doesn't matter because I'm guessing he's Specs. Pretty sure he's Specs. I'm not sure if he told me he was Specs, but, whatever. I actually end up living this Thunder, which I kind of thought I would just because I do resist it, and I go for the Draco Meteor because this Jolteon just made me so mad. I needed to kill it in the worst way possible. So, to be honest, had I actually taken out the Tentacruel with that Flamethrower, I probably would have been at a better range of HP where I could have taken a Bullet Punch and KO'd this Scizor maybe, but not the case, and that's absolutely fine. Thank you, God, Yacine, for this battle. It was amazing. It really brought me down to earth. I really enjoyed it. I haven't played a good battle in OU in some time, so really thank you so much for that. If he does have a YouTube channel, you guys go ahead and check him out, but he might not, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't. But if you see him on the Smoking Wi-Fi Battle Finder, if you guys frequent their establishment, please go ahead and battle him. He's really good. He will give you what you came for. So anyway, guys, go ahead and click the Fortress to see my last video. Click the Rotom to see my next one when I upload it. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Tumblr. Add me on Skype. PuddlesA1 is the name throughout all that. Thank you guys for watching. 200 sub special will be up really soon. So that's about it, guys. Peace, love, and later, Gators.